Greetings, everyone. Sour Caps here. Welcome back to my Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Let's Play. The last episode, we started trying to work our way through. We should have just cleared up this floor. And anyway, we made it through. Back to Taven's Peak. We got Lucia back. Now we're on our way to the magic city of Vane. We're being blocked by someone named Borgan, who's apparently a tubbo. I just don't remember what this dance looks like, so I want to do it.
Gypsy magic! Ferocious wind!
Yay. I'm gonna waste.
Any luck be kind.
I hit everybody's spell on one enemy, aren't I? Yep.
Ice storm!
I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, because there's some good stuff in this one, in this place. But this should just be the entrance. Yep. All right. All right. Whoops. No, it's just a dead end. It's also a dead end. We're gonna have to fight the eyeball, I bet. Maybe not. Not if we hide here. I'll take it. Just gonna juice everybody a little bit. These guys hit kind of hard. We'll just burn through Hero. Gene's magic. You probably the meanest. No, we're gonna have her just attack.
Gypsy magic!
Because odds are only one of those is gonna survive. I really hate things being faster than Gene.
Ferocious wind.
But I don't think I'm on the level either.
I'll take care of this!
Just flies are supposed to be really fast, or wasps. This is a moth, it's not a wasp.
Pain.
Okay, that's not the way to go. We'll just fight the fly. Armor Knights are kind of annoying. And just in case Ronfar doesn't, like Ronfar gets put to sleep or something, or Hero does, one of the two. This is the most Hero's magic ever gets used.
Ferocious wind. Time to shake things up.
Yes, I remember there being cool stuff in here. Give you one of these. Give you one of these. I should have just healed everybody, because... I like this skull. I do. I like that skull. Good skull. Hero's running out of juice here. We need to stop saying the word juice. It's not wrong. It was wrong for a while. Hang on.
Gypsy
I'm recording
magic!
my way. Alright, I can pause for a second. Alright, we're back. Sorry, my wife was just waking up and wanted to chat for a minute. You didn't miss anything. We beat up some things in there on our way. Guessing we were going up. The fun part is remember where we were going. Right? Yeah, because I dodged him. Went down there, there was my skull. I'm like, yeah, okay, I know where I'm at. I got this. Oh, hold on, I gotta pause and take a look at something real quick. I want to say stop, not resume. I'm back. Oh wait, I just realized we've got people walking here. You mean we're already done? I hope that means we're already done. Hero, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be in this cave. So keep your grubby paws off the treasure chests, alright? That's a good thing. I want it. I don't think I can come back yet. But here we are, the magic city of Vane. Vane, what are you doing? What are you doing? And where are you going in such a bizarre outfit? Such a beautiful girl. You have to learn to flaunt your beauty, not disguise it. I'd like to keep you this chat, but I'm in a mega hurry. Maybe later, okay? I think she's just telling her to dress sluttier. I love dozing off in the middle of the day. Meow, Aisha. Dozing off in the middle of the day. Yeah, for Tony's like, come here. Oh, do you want to sit on my lap? Come here. With how much she squeaks, you would not believe it, but this is a fat, full-grown cat. Also, sorry, I gotta pause for a second and... There we go. Or not pause, just take a second and adjust my headphones because the sound stopped. Strange dream about a giant frog dressed in the finest robes. I have bizarre dreams when I enter the magic guild. I don't know why, though. Dream about the giant frog was weird, but dream about the Moravian models was wonderful. It's Black Rose Street. Look, you can buy Starlight. We're almost full on Starlights because I'm a cheapskate. Hold on. Just need to take a look at it. Mina, it's so wonderful to see you. It's been a long time since our last chat. Sit down for a cup of tea with a nosy old man. Sorry, sir, I'm in a hurry. Promise we'll have tea some other time. Such a hurry for a cup of tea? You must miss your dear mother desperately. So many children your age feel alienated from their parents. I'm quite pleased you don't. Armor will protect the wearer. Yay, armor. Don't need that. Might buy those. Might buy that. Don't need that. We'll buy that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll buy both of those. I'll buy 2 of those. Any chance I can get her some extra defense is good. Okay, how much for that lower? No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna hang on to the ribbon now. God, it's all whatever you do. Oh, Lunar, you're here. So worried about Borgan might have done to your mother. I wanted to ask someone to help, and I realized everyone's as scared as I am. Are you gonna fight him? Do you need my help? I can swing a mean frying pan, you know. Calm down, Auntie. I'm not gonna let Borgan get away with anything. Muscle-bound oafs blocking the entrance. They won't let me past. Time to pick Jala fruit. Peak Jala fruit ripening season. Those brainless brutes don't care. House. Married for many years, I only have one regret. Sorry, 1 second. Never able to start a family. We tried never mind times it wasn't meant to be. I'm the big family. Like the one we had when we grew up at top of Tatum's Peak. Family of orphans. Raised by a boy named Maul. Hey, to visit the Magic Library to research Tatum's Peak. We found that books the peak didn't exist until about 1,000 years ago. Because really the remains of the grindery that blasted Vane out of the sky. I think the book said that some sort of Tatum's Peak is a fairy tale, but we don't. We grew up there, many strange experiences. We learned it as a grindery. Many of those experiences made sense. Beautiful place, but it was once a moving castle teeming with evil creatures. A personal experience, I know it must be true. Oh, whoops, I didn't even see that old man. Sorry, I have to talk to old man. Well, I lost both my parents in an accident. I had to live by myself. One of the forest near my house, I would cry until I ran out of tears. And one day I was crying, the forest went dark, and I was enveloped in shadow. I looked up and saw a beautiful white bird. Beautiful, huge, filled my vision. It flew away from me, and I chased after it as fast as I could. The longer I chased it, until I realized I was lost in the forest. And then there was a boy standing right in front of me. We introduced ourselves and became fast friends. The boy's name was Null, and he told me that he lived at the top of Tatum's Peak. Null found that I was an orphan, he invited me to live with him. Come with me, become one of the danger kids. You know you make lots of friends. Accept the invitation, I didn't want to be alone. I promised to Null. Promised I would leave Tatum's Peak if I ever grew any taller than Null was. I'm making a promise, because I never thought I'd have to keep it. Null was older than me, so I never expected to catch up to him. Every child at the Peak was an orphan, just like I was, but we never were sad. We smiled, we laughed, we played. Grew up without realizing I was. The day I arrived, I was taller than Null, and I kept my promise and left the Peak. Moved in Ribby with someone else who'd grown taller than Null. Sweet girl became my wife. Treasure our times. Proud member of the Danger Kids. So did you just rename them, or does this guy not remember what a dragon is? You be the judge. Moved here from Masato. I already have a lot of friends. I'll play over the Magic Library. Want to play with us? Can't talk right now. Friends are waiting for me. Play a game so you can find the book with the naughtiest words in it. Grand decided to escape the trouble in Masato. Not sure what's happening, but I had to leave before it got any worse. Maine's filled with good people who care about each other. Mira was generous enough to construct this house for my grandson. Too much for my grandson and me. Perhaps I should seek out a roommate. It's like a dream. I can't thank Lady Mira enough, though. I'm always trying. What's the matter with you, Lamina? Why are you so upset? Wait, your mother doesn't love you anymore, and you have no friends. Not at all. I don't want to explain it, but I don't want to have time to explain it with monosyllable words. Whatever, Lamina. You're the same spoiled brat you've always been. She's going to be away from her mother for very long. Nothing more than a child. A ditzy, codependent little girl. Sometimes I've seen Borgan around here, and somehow he's fatter than ever. He nearly dropped out of the Magic Guild. Never found out why. Probably because the guild didn't have a cafeteria large enough with a large enough selection of desserts. Floated into the guild mansion a while ago with suspicious characters. Weapon shop! Two swords here, huh? So the Smash Saber cuts your attacks down to 1, but it's one powerful attack. Thick as Ronfar, heavy as Borgan. This one's just a slight boost. But really, one attack at 124, which lowers your speed and agility, or 2 attacks at 111. Come on, guys. Also, I can only afford like 1 weapon. I don't need any of these, though, but I could. So if I have to pick just one, giving it to Hero. Not immediately selling it, whoops. Even though we just upgraded him. Library. Classified into 4 systems correspond to the elements. Wind, fire, water, and earth. Compromise the world. I can recite the theories. Hard-working little guy, aren't you? If you were for me, you'd be the mascot of the Magic Guild. He's good at memorizing things, but he doesn't have any magical abilities. I go to the library to study every day. You should come with me sometime. It's kind of offer, but I need to work on using magic instead of studying it. Mina, do you remember the fire spell you taught me earlier? I still don't know how to cast it. Is there an easier spell I could try? What are you talking about? That was the easiest spell of all. I was casting it in the womb. I know the boys aren't supposed to give up. Now stop whining and start practicing. I don't think that fire spell you taught me at all was easy at all. Well, I'll keep trying. Magic Library? It's fun to play hide and seek there because it's so big. Play all day long. Magic Library is not a playground. How many times do I have to tell you? What do you mean? The Magic Library is our playground because Lady Mira said we could play there. Oh, Mother, she's letting these kids get away from murder. Where do you see this? Besides here in historic Vane. Ancient structures are so full of romantic tales and rich history. What's the deal with that fat guy who showed up a while ago, though? He floated around with his followers like he owned the place. Some business to take care of. We'll definitely talk more about this later. Beautiful, but that floating fatso was grotesque. It's a perfect candidate for stomach stapling. Oh. A lot of books. These symbols? Can't read this book at all. Of course not, Hero. How are you supposed to read all these weird runes? No way, any of you will be able to read this ancient book, because I can't read it either. Head Librarian, welcome to this Home of Tomes. This section of literature is unmatched in all the world. Take your time. Read through a few of our selections. You might find them enlightening. The Magic Library, no only a magician could enter. Premier of the Magic Guild, Lady Mira Ausa turned into a public library. Anyone can come here. Frankly, it's much better that way. I couldn't come into this library because I didn't use magic. I agree, like, explore the library. I thought she said explode the library. History of Vane, Volume 2. Long ago, Vane was a city held aloft in the skies with the power of magic. It was made to fall by the goddess Althena, who was under the control of Galleon, the Magic Emperor. The influence of Magic Guild disappeared when Vane plunged to the earth. Citizens of Vane relocated to cities around the world, took the knowledge of magic with them, and that was once considered an arcane art became almost commonplace. This new world, the Magic Guild, was considered quaint. Why did I read it again like there was going to be something new? It's a book. Magic Emperor Galleon. Galleon, one of the original 4 heroes, had very strong and unusual magic power. He used his power to take control of Althena and plunge the world into darkness. To this day, no one knows Galleon's motivations for what he did. Not true. He tells you himself. He thought it was a mistake and people needed a god. Legends of Lore of the Blue Star. Blue Star that shines in our sky as our ancestral home. Our ancestors were guided to this land from the Blue Star by the goddess Althena. Somebody scribbled in this note in this book. I think it says, "Cloth, secret, guild, spy. My secret is safe with game." Can't make out this word between all these jelly stains. At least I think it's jelly. Here, I'm putting this book back. Common Sense by Mira Elsa. A person's worth is not determined by whether or not they have magical powers. A person's worth is not determined by whether or not they have money. A person's worth is determined by the sum of their hopes and their dreams and their actions. The Vanished Dragon Master. Goddess Althena keeps an eternal watch over our world. Goddess is reborn into our world, the Dragon Master stands close at her side. Goddess is constantly reborn into us, the Dragon Master is not. When the goddess vanishes, so does the Dragon Master. History of Vane, Volume 1. Long ago, Vane was a city held aloft in the skies with the power of magic. Only those people blessed with magical ability lived there, and they conducted intense research. Magic Guild of Vane was the most powerful influence in the known world. Standing magic. Magic requires the great powers of concentration. To develop these skills, attempt the following. Eat 2 boxes of laxative and concentrate on not using the bathroom. Ignore the noises which will soon emerge from your colon and maintain your focus. Magicians with high-fiber diets should not attempt this exercise under any circumstance. Top deal for a 5-finger discount. Get away from that box. It's special treasure of Vane. Oops. We'll get access to all these chests later. Friends are late. It gives me more time to decide what we'll play. Hide and seek, maybe book shelf climbing, or book search battle. Apparently, the library is not a place for fun and games. Kicking us out, we'll go play in the Cave of Trial instead. Second thought, why don't you stay here and play? Promise you won't go to the Cave of the Trial, it's too dangerous. Oh, she got served. Order out of this book's tough. It's my job, so I have to keep things straightened up as I can. Come here and get a book, I did. I have to have one with lots of pictures. I like party pictures. I'm trying to get smart enough to use that magic stuff, but Pa don't believe in me. Yup. Run the books. Read to the original places, I'd be grateful. Need all the help I can get. Keep the noise down, I'm trying to read. Reading every book in this library so I can become a great scholar and impress the ladies. Learning about the goddess, Blue Star, and the 4 dragons. Every time you chat with you, you have to keep studying. Write books. Legend of the Goddess Althena. All of us were brought to this land from the Blue Star, guided by the Goddess Althena. Guided. The blessing of Althena exists in everyone, planted like seeds. Athena waits for those seeds to sprout and bear fruit. Across the sea is the holy city of Pentagulia. Athena's tower, which dwelled in the Goddess Althena dwelled, is located in the city, was once. Said to have sealed a great evil in within its walls, never to be unleashed. Oops. The future of each man is within his grasp. He must only reach out and take hold of it. Nothing is more senseless in this world than the act of war. The goddess mourns when her own children willingly take each other's lives. Introduction to history. Being any historical document, it's important to remember. The content of the document will never entirely be accurate, nor can it ever be. History is shaped by those who record it, an inevitable influence of time. That's a good thing to remember, honestly. Mina's personal bookshelf rental rates. All books owned by Lamina are available for rental at the price of 100 silver per day. don't mind that price list. I'll let you guys read my books for free. Aren't you happy? She won't let us steal, but she'll let us read the books for free in the public library. Big business for small broads. It's a great book. The author is an orphan who fought against all odds and soon became the most successful merchant in the world. Her story made me cry. True story of the Magic Guild scandal. This book is fascinating. It yanks the covers right off the Guild's dirtiest secrets. I'm a good girl, but there are times when I wouldn't mind being in this book. Magic Theory, Advanced Edition. Depth exploration of mechanics with spectacular spells. I think this volume is beyond your understanding. Let's try another, shall we? Poetry. It's the color of love. What is the shape of love? Where is my heart? Yet to know the answer. Tell me, teach me, but please do not charge me. Oh God, why did I leave that my poem in this book? Don't read another word, stop. Until I read the last line, I didn't know it was Lamina. I think one of these pages is falling out. Hey! Found this. Now we all know Lamina is a closet geek after all. I first think of myself as studious. Besides, by reading, I never learned how to blast smart aleck rodents with fire. Maybe Lamina, I was kidding, why don't we just all calm down? At least I didn't call you a Greek freak and a geek. It could be worse. Oh no, Ruby. You say, alright, that's it. Feel the burn, you big jerks. Perhaps you could take a little more time with the whole aiming thing. We'll check that out in a minute. I want to finish up the library. Book's the greatest asset we have. Books I can discover the whole world before I was born. The person who invented the written word and asked for his autograph. Hot girls in the great outdoors. Several public bathing spots throughout the world, including Althena Spring in the Illusion Woods, and Man-Made Lake at the Water Ruins, where hot girls voluntarily take their clothes off to bathe in the buff. Yes! I already knew men were pigs by the way they talked to my chest instead of me, but this book confirms it. Absolutely positively win gambling. Don't gamble, you won't lose. What kind of advice is that? Of course you won't lose if you don't gamble. Who wants to go through life playing it safe? I'm playing to win, baby. Many creatures other than humans in the land of Lunar. The most obvious example are the race of beachmen, which are strongly similar to humans. Also the 4 dragons. The Vile tribe, very little is known about. Wilderness Survival Guide and Cookbook. Learn to survive any type of harsh environments. Also includes scrumptious monster recipes. Here, we should try this recipe for sand shark sashimi. Blech. What do you mean, with all the sand sharks near our house, we could eat like kings. Oops, that means that was that one. So I want to see this one. Tame and train your cat. Filled with tips and techniques to make the most disagreeable pussy eat out of your hand. Hey Chief, don't you want to borrow this book? I want to see if it's humanely possible to turn Ruby into an agreeable feline. Call me a cat one more time and I'll scratch your face off, so help me. Magic, its origins and history. Way to move heavy objects whether or not one possesses considerable strength. To escape dangerous situations whether or not one can move quickly. Simple desires of men led to the discovery of magic. Because of magic, mankind can achieve things we never before imagined. Oh, the dust of this cover. No one in Vane reads anything like this. I live in a magic city where no one cares about magic. It's deplorable, I tell you. Superiority of magic. Magic, all things are possible. With magic, the world can be ruled and controlled. Existence of the Vile tribe was confirmed during that terrible battle in which Vane fell from the sky. Hatred and desire of the Vile tribe are still shrouded in darkness. It's clear they have chosen not to coexist peacefully with humans. Someone scribbled in the margin. What does it say? It's wrong. The Vile tribe has left the frontier. It now lives alongside Althena and the rest of her children. Phaecia. Phaecia? Who's that? So the Vile tribe didn't get banished back to the darkness, at least. No. Women's recycling. Don't toss that pad. This book was a complete waste of paper. I'm going to recycle it. Belonging to me, and that makes them off limits to you. Festivals of sacrifice. Earliest festivals were held to offer human sacrifice to the gods of war. Today's festival are held to honor Althena. Instead of human lives, we offer her singing and dancing. She revels in her children and celebrates their existence. It's right on the mark. In fact, the Medora Carnival was originally an offering to the goddess. Goddess Althena is born and reborn into our world where she watches over us. Centuries often pass between her visitations. Is Goddess becoming more confident in our ability to live peacefully with each other, or will we abandon children? Exciting world of fire magic. Before reading, please make sure you have 1 flame staff, 1 large bucket of water, and 1 flame retardant magician's robe. It's abducted by a flying saucer from the Blue Star and placed in a strange room. Bizarre creature with large eyes performed demented experiments upon my bottom. What? Many rumors have traveled to the Blue Star, but none have ever been confirmed. If it truly existed, it would have been discovered by now. Hold on, I gotta read this one. Lucia is experimenting on bottoms. Lunar, the Blue Star, past, present, and future. History of humanity is a history of war. Mankind fought so furiously that the Blue Star itself was destroyed in the conflict. We were brought to this world by the goddess and given a second chance. A second chance to preserve our world and live in peace. We must learn to take care of this world and of each other. It's really old, hero. It's practically falling apart. Famous Dragon Masters. The most popular Dragon Masters in the world include Leon, the mighty Gale, who fought his foes with the blinding force of a hurricane. Gaul, the Iron Hand, who could fell the largest man with a single swist of his granite fists. Nato, the singing swordsman, who often burst into song while decimating his enemies. Dine, the hero of the Heresy War. And Alex, the last of the Dragon Masters. I wonder if you could be a Dragon Master too. First Dragon Master, Louis, descended to this land from the Blue Star with the goddess. The footprint of his very first step on Lunar can still be found somewhere in this world. Alright, I know it's been a long episode, but there's one last bit of business. I love the sunset in this one. This is probably my favorite picture of her, actually. It's pretty cute. It just reminds me, like, I would read books outside of a window. Alright. Until next time, everyone, take it easy. And thanks for watching.